Hello, welcome back. Merry Christmas to Swatish English. Thank you for an incredible year. When looking back, I feel so grateful for the small English family. Hopefully, this channel gets larger next year. And if you want to help me get there, sharing this video with a friend is the best Christmas gift that you could ever give me. Moving on to the new content, today I have a special Christmas video for you guys. Let's check it out. What do you most like about Christmas? My favorite part of Christmas is decorations, obviously, the delicious food, cakes, and carols, and so many fun things associated with it. I'm sure you also love it. So, let's begin. Are you familiar with the word manger? What is this manger? Manger is an open box from which cattle and horses feed. And I'll tell you how is it associated with Christmas. It was baby Jesus' first crib as there was no room in the inn. We can see a crib at everyone's home during Christmas. Of course, it has a biblical reference. It primarily means a manger or feeding trough for animals. It is also a humble place where baby Jesus was laid at birth. Next one is reindeer. What is a reindeer? It is a type of deer that lives in the northern parts of Europe, Asia, and North America. And you might be wondering how is it connected with Christmas? I'll tell you. Our favorite Santa Claus travels in a sleigh pulled by reindeer. Now, what is a sleigh? A sleigh is a sledge pulled by animals, especially horses or dogs. Now, I'll tell you something interesting about candy cane. A candy cane is a stick of hard red and white candy with a curve at the top. There is an interesting story behind it. I'll tell you. There was a candy maker who prayed for the way to capture the meaning of Christmas in a piece of candy. Thus, the candy cane shape signifies a shepherd's staff to remind Jesus is the good shepherd, and when it turned upside down, J for Jesus. Moving on to the other one, a Christmas bauble. A Christmas bauble is a small, usually a spherical ornament, which is made of colored or decorated material, which is hung from the branches of a Christmas tree. You can see it here. Have you heard of elf? Elf is an imaginary being, it's not a real one. It is shown as a small person with pointed ears and pointed red hat wearing red and green clothes. It is said to live in the North Pole. We all believe that Santa Claus brings gifts for us. And do you know something? This elf actually helps Santa Claus prepare gifts for Christmas. The other one is stocking. What is the stocking? It is a large socks that children leave out when they go to bed on a Christmas Eve, and they believe that it will be filled with gifts. Next one is snowflakes. Snowflakes is a small piece of snow that falls from the sky. Sometimes it is represented as six-sided crystals on Christmas cards and decorations. Let me wind up this Christmas special video with an interesting story of gingerbread man. Have you heard of this gingerbread man? I'll tell you the story. There's an old woman who decides to bake a boy out of a gingerbread. She puts currants for eyes and icing for mouth. And she kept it in the oven for baking. So as soon as she opens the door of the oven to check on him, some magic has happened. This boy leaps out and runs out. This boy starts running, passing the old woman and her husband. They also start chasing the boy. But the gingerbread man continues his sprint. He keeps running, and on the way he meets a pig. The pig tries to eat him, but he somehow escaped. He keeps running again, and on the way he encounters a cow and horse. And finally he reached on the banks of a river. Suddenly a fox comes there, and he tries to trick this gingerbread man. And the crooked fox offers to carry him across on his back. As they swim, the fox tells the gingerbread man that I think the water level is rising. He somehow convinces the gingerbread cookie to move from his back to his shoulder and from there to his nose. As soon as they reach the other side, the fox tows the gingerbread man into the air, snaps his jaws and eats him. Hope you like the story and the vocabs. Once again, Merry Christmas to my English family. Keep watching. Thank you so much. Swatish English signing off.